What is up, everybody? How is it going? How are things? Hope you're all doing well. Today, I am checking out Time the Valuator. How fleeting, how fragile. This album has been hyped to no end by everybody, and if I do not love this album, I'm deleting my channel, and I blame all of you, so you'll only have yourselves to blame if I'm gone after this. Oh, it's in major. Oh! Okay, alright. I'm sold. I'm sold. Channel staying up. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. By the time the earth will shake. Oh. Ooh. I've talked about how much I love that chord progression before. Ah! Let's go! Bass? Yo, they're hitting all the stuff I love here. So we were in like D minor, D major. It felt a little bit like D major in the beginning, like with the once that all came in. And then we go from here to C minor, which is a very weird key change. And then we just kind of... and we do that chord progression. This chord progression, and I've mentioned it before with other chord progressions, but this chord progression, what it does is basically uses two of the same notes and just keeps going down. So it's going down by thirds. So we've got this, and then these two bottom notes stay the same, and we just... you know, throw the other third on the bottom. Keep the two bottom notes, throw it on the bottom, keep going down. And what ends up happening is you end on this chord, which is a half step above where we just ended. That's such a fun melody. The best part of that melody is the, we're in the key of like E minor for this part. And then you have like, it's a fifth jump. I love fifth jumps. Again, it's got everything I love in this album so far, and we're like a song and a half in. That reminds me of some other melody. I have to think of what melody this reminds me of. Wait for you at the bottom. That's what it is. That's what is it? Bad Omens. Is that like a villain? Let me know. But that's what it reminds me of, that melody. I don't have much to say about that track other than it was really, really good. Ooh! A little major twist there. This is very unique. I love the rap elements. They did that in the first track too. Oh! Where's the beat, bro? Where's the beat? That's such a good chorus. Put the little pickety third in there. It's gonna take time for me to digest all of this. Ooh, is this a little instrumental, or did somebody just not put the lyrics on Music Match? Many such cases. Anyway. And then it goes to this like major chord at the end. That's called a pickety third, by the way, when you're in a minor key. Like here we're in E minor. And then you go to the one chord and you make it major. Because you have like a 6, 7, now it's a major 1. So you take the third and you move it up. Bam. Pickety third. Little music theory for you. Okay, yeah. There's just no lyrics. Why would people put the lyrics in the other songs, but not this one? Here we go! Oh! That's a very Veil of Maya chord progression. They use that sort of progression a lot, where they'll be generally in a minor key, but they do that pickety third thing, and they do like a 1, but make it major, and then they go from the 1 to the 3. That's something I've noticed Veil of Maya do a lot. Veil of Maya also does the like half step above the tonic, then back to the tonic thing that I mentioned earlier. They do that a lot too. Probably why they're one of my favorite bands. Okay. All right. Let's go. They have a very proggy song structure, but a lot of it still feels structured in a chaotic way. It's weird. Ooh, it's chuggy. Can you feel the pressure rising inside of your chest? Let's go. That's so good. This reminds me of Patience by Sky Harbor. Obviously, a little more upbeat than that track is, but these melodies really remind me of that song. This is a weird bridge section here. This is really cool. What a strange song. They could have gone a more structured route with that, but then from that midpoint on, when I was expecting to go back into like the chorus part, but it didn't. Their melodies are so good. Not gonna lie, I thought that said Elusive Raccoon for a second. Oh. Dude, his vocals are so good. This might be my favorite song so far. That really sells it. That's the secret sauce. Oh, I love stutters. Yeah, that's my favorite song so far. And when did this turn into an anime opening? It's mostly just the piano playing the jazzy chords that makes it sound like that. Oh, that's good. This might be better than Elusive Reasons. Let my fear leave the crowd. Yeah, I can't decide if I like this or Elusive Reasons better, but these are definitely in my top 2 tracks so far. Ooh, half the title track. This atmosphere is beautiful. Like the background instrumentals with a lot of reverb. Ooh. Ooh, I was expecting it to pop off, but we're staying here. Yes, keep it building, keep it vibey. Does it not sound like that? All of these melodies have been so good consistently across the whole album. Their chord progressions have been really interesting as well, very unique. Oh, what? What's that? It's like a ghost scream. Screams in this album, what? Yo! Alright, let's see if this can stick the landing. I'll fall asleep. Good night. Orchestral. This sounds like a Hans Zimmer score right here. This could fit right into Interstellar, and it wouldn't even sound out of place. I mean, it's called Star Seeker, so it already has those space vibes. Nice. Nice. Ah, okay, alright. I was waiting to see when it would come back in. Space solo! This is beautiful. It's very cinematic. Yeah, I have some thoughts about this album. One more track. You'll hear what I think. But I got some things to say. I said it like a threat. Here we go, the other half of the title track. Major. That was the best individual section of the whole album so far, in my opinion. I mean, it's all my opinion because music is subjective, so. They're doing the Veil of Maya progression again. Ooh-wee. Now, don't go too crazy before the end. If they keep this vibey to the end, this is amazing. This would be a great outro. You could pop off a little bit if you want. Yeah, these are acceptable pop-off levels, but you better bring it back down before it ends. Oh, here we go. The title meaning. It's happening, boys. It's happening. No. Yes, just let it be atmosphere. Ooh, good songwriting. Good songwriting. Okay, I've got some thoughts. And here they are. Overall, I really liked this album and I will not be deleting my channel. But there are some things that I wasn't crazy about. I think the biggest strength is the melody writing and the way that the melody fits in with the chords. It's beautiful. I also think that's its biggest flaw. There's too much focus on writing good melody after good melody after good melody after good melody that they all sort of just overwhelm you almost. I felt very overwhelmed in the last like 4 or 5 tracks ish, and it was more so just like trying to take in all these good melodies because what was happening was cool, but it was just a lot of it, and it didn't really cement any of those melodies except like 1 or 2 times where it repeated a melody and did some of that. But it didn't, oh, voice crack. It didn't feel like they wrote a good melody and they grabbed it and they ran with it and they like milked it throughout the whole song and stuff like that. And I get that that's not what this music is because it's more of a proggy core album than something that's a little bit more poppy or on the standard metalcore side of things. But it was still really good, but that's the biggest drawback for me, at least, is that's the one negative that I can give it, is that I didn't feel like any of the melodies really stuck. The measure for that is if I finish an album and I can remember big standout melodies that I hear, like Vola. The Vola albums that I listened to, I remembered a lot of those melodies from earlier tracks. But with this, everything kind of blends together and it becomes more of a good melody soup instead of a good melody meal, where in the soup, all the melodies kind of blend together and you're like, yeah, good soup. but you can't pick out individual flavors in the soup. Whereas something like a Vola album, specifically Applause of a Distant Crowd, because that's my favorite of the two that I've heard so far. Specifically that one, each song is like its own piece of a meal. Doesn't have to be soup, I don't know. I'm trying to use this as an analogy. Each song is its own piece of a meal, and it has distinct flavors, and it makes it delicious, and each song is delicious in its own right. And then you remember those delicious individual flavors, as opposed to this album where it was all very good, but I remember it as just one good piece instead of anything individually that sticks out to me and makes me want to listen to any specific parts again.